Okay, for the next watercolor technique, where you're going to need some crayons or some colored pencils, and then you're also going to need some salt for this one. So I'm going to turn this one over. Now you can use either crayons or colored pencils, either one will work. And I'm just going to draw some shapes with some different colors. You can use yellow, you can use pink, you can use pretty much whatever color you want to make a resist. Maybe I want to write some letters. Go WMS. Okay. Use yellow. I'm going to use some white. Maybe put a squiggle down here. Okay. And then I'm just going to pick a color. Let's go red. So I'm going to get some red, and then I paint right over it, and voila, you get this lovely color that just kind of peeks through. And I think the crayon works better than the colored pencil. Your choice. And while we're on the topic of resists, I'm going to just show you another way. So I just grabbed a blank sheet of paper, and I'm getting this stuff called drawing gum, or it's called a liquid resist. And I have some of this in the room, but as you can see, it's kind of this stretchy material. And I'm going to paint this onto my watercolor square. Kind of made a heart. Maybe put some stripes. Okay, and then I'm just going to let that dry. And we'll come back to that one in just a little bit. You'll see what we get to do with that. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside. Let's go ahead and do the salt one. So I'm going to pick two colors this time to paint on my square. I'm going to do purple on one part. Get that nice and purple on one side, and then maybe I'll do black on the other side. Okay, so purple and black, just so you can see what it's going to do. Now I'm going to take some salt, and I just got regular old table salt right here, and I'm just going to sprinkle it onto the wet surface of the paint. And I'm going to let that dry. Then I also got this stuff called pretzel salt. It's kind of like rock salt. It's a little bit bigger, produces some pretty interesting effects. So we're going to let those dry for a little bit, and then I will come back and I'll show you what you can do with this one after it's dry.